welcome. This reading is for Divine Masculine and to see where the energies are today. As far as messages for Divine Feminine, I just want to check in with the energy. Since we're in the third quarter moon, that's the end phase of the moon, and what at this period of time, it's pretty much wrapping up what is coming to an end. So I just want to see where Divine Masculine's energy is for the quarter moon that we're in right now, because next week we'll be having a new moon, a full new moon. And so I just wanted to see how the energies were for today. Okay. So I'm starting, I just want to get I'm going to ask different questions, and I just want to get clearance or clarity about how he's feeling. So Spirit, for Divine Masculine, okay, what else? What are his energies? What is he feeling? Let me ask, what are his feelings and his energies for this quarter moon that we're in? Okay, anything else? Okay, so the energy where he's at right now, he or she, depending, because we all do have the masculine side of us and the feminine side of us. So rest and rejuvenation. And this totally makes sense for me because, like I said, with the moon phase being what it is right now, it's like you're finishing up what you started. And so what I'm feeling is that he's just taking the time to rest and just think of everything that he wants to have accomplished. Just getting things straight away is what I'm hearing. Like trying to fix things, loose ends. Like there's loose ends being, loose ends being fixed is what I'm hearing. So in other words, he feels as if there's just things undone and he's trying to finish them. And so he's just pretty in a peaceful kind of resting kind of a mood, kind of energy. Okay. And so Spirit, as far as Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, what are the energies that he's feeling? Okay, and what else? For Divine Feminine, what is Divine Masculine feeling? Okay, you can shoot it out again. Okay. And I do feel the energy. It's sort of sticky and sort of just clumpy. Okay, what else? Is this it? Okay. All right. Okay, so for Divine Femme, what he's feeling is door to romance. And so this just means that if he walks through this door, he knows it's going to be like a sure thing. With the 33 being a 6, it's like he just sort of already knows that once he walks through this door, it's going to be like a sure thing is what I'm hearing. Like he's already, this is what he's thinking about right now. He's thinking about finding his way back into this romantic time with Divine Femme. But he is knowledgeable that this is where he should be. And so his thoughts are in it's really cool how like the wind motion, there's like it's not a wind, but it's like his psyche, his energy is sort of like floating around. And if you go into this card, it's sort of doing the same thing. It's like he's sort of like envisioning what it would be like to be with Divine Femme. Okay, and so that's what the energy is right now. And definitely the next card that came out is the Angel of Love. And so if you see here, she's holding the rose quartz heart. And so this is how he's feeling towards Divine Femme. It's like she's just bliss and just joy to be with. And he knows that this is like a spiritual journey. And he knows that they're definitely guided together. And it's blessed. Okay, it's blessed. And then with the all tied up that came in after this, what this is speaking of is he's feeling tied up. He's feeling tied up in the moment. And so there's still a little bit of thought of how to break free and move where he can come through the door and come to be with his beloved. And so Divine Masculine, what I'm feeling is that there is some kind of issues that are not, they're trying to speak to me so fast today. So like the loose ends need to be what is the word, Spirit? They just say fixed. The loose ends need to be fixed. That's what he's working on. And with this card, I'm hearing legal issues. So there is something with Divine Masculine that's going on that is involving legal issues. And so it's not quite done yet. It's still in the process. And so because there's some legal issues, he's feeling tied up because he cannot move forward, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so it's very indicative of this moon phase that we're in, as far as, because if you look at the moon, you know, it's full and then it starts diminishing, and then it's like it's reborn again. Okay, so right now we're at the phase where it's just coming down. And this is the time that things need to be get finished. And that's where he's at right now. It's amazing that it matches up to what is going on in the universe, okay? And so right now he's just feeling a little tied up. But, I mean, the intention is there. With the 6, he's totally got the clarity as far as this is where he belongs. And this is how you make him feel, like you're just like an angel. I keep hearing angel. He views you as an angel and just so lovable and carefree and just sweet. Not what he's used to having right now. Just sweet. Okay. So that's what he's feeling about his Divine Femme. Okay. And so let's see. Spirit, for Divine Masculine currently, what is blocking him from moving? Oh, that one just flew out. Okay, wait. What else is flying? Okay, hold on, guys. That was me. Okay, so what is blocking him from coming into union with his Divine Feminine? Okay. What else? Is there anything that is blocking him? Anything other? Okay. All right. So, right now, I feel like, because all the chakras are coming out. Okay. So he's working on his energy right now. And, so the first one that came out is the 3rd chakra. Okay, and so then the 4th chakra and the 7th chakra. And so right now, what I'm feeling is that he's just overwhelmed. There's so much going on right now. It's sort of like hitting him all at once. And so he's feeling a little bit blocked. And so what you can do on your end is, what I'm hearing is that you can actually do a meditation to clear your chakras. Do all 7, as a matter of fact. Do all 7. Just meditate on a chakra cleanse that will help you clear out the chakras. There's too much thought going in on both sides, I feel. I feel like it's just heavy all the way around for Divine Femme and Divine Masculine. And so this would be the time to do this because, like I said, we're going to start a new moon next week. And this is the time to just get rid of all the old stuff that's lingering. And I feel like this is what he's speaking of. Like, just by you working on your chakras, you're going to help him as well, okay? And so that is what the blockage is for him. But I want to clarify that with my tarot, okay? And I'm just going to use my tarot. Spirit, can you please clarify card 37, 38, 41? Okay, and what is blocking Divine Masculine from coming into union with Divine Femme? What is blocking him besides the energies being closed? Okay, what else? Anything else? Okay. All right, so let's see. Oh, okay. Definitely there's a lot of love there. And I just see him working and knowing that he needs to make a decision. But definitely with the Hermit card, he's really tapped into the spirituality, and he does have clarity as far as who he belongs with, because I did sense it with this card, like he knows where he belongs and his energies are flowing that way towards Divine Femme. So with the Hermit card, this just means that there's been like an enlightenment for him. It's really glowing right now. He's feeling your passion. He is sending the passion out to you. He wants to move. Like, there's movement. He's ready to move and make a decision. And like I said, I do hear for some of them, there's an instance where they're waiting for papers to be signed and dealt with in that aspect. But he is planning to return. With the 6 of Cups, he's planning to return. It's reminiscing and just thinking about Divine Feminine. And so there is a big wanting and desire to come back. And I do believe that this group that I'm reaching, they're not together. They haven't spoke for some time, is what I'm hearing. For a couple of you, you've had some messages here and there. But I feel like it's just been so consuming for him. Because look at the two of Cups is out. Definitely guided together. Definitely feels like I hear angel, like you're his angel, okay? And definitely it's a very strong connection, and this is what he is desiring. And what I'm hearing right now is that what has been helping him to move forward is the 7th chakra, which is the third eye. He's been doing a lot of connecting through the third eye with Divine Feminine, and it's really helping him to keep this alive, this memory and this feeling, even though you've been out of connection with Divine Masculine. What I'm hearing is that this is what's bringing him to this where he's at right now, because he can't forget like the tenderness of who you are and just the loving angel I hear today. Okay, so so he is working for this, and this is a big desire to come together. Okay, and so with the next card that popped out is the 10 of Swords. And so with this 10 of Swords, what it's speaking of is just pretty much feeling like he can't move, and just very heavy turmoil as far as what he has been going through. It's just like a very heavy kind of feel that I'm feeling, like on the chest, and sort of pain from where he's been. But it is coming to an end. And what I'm hearing is that him being in the hermit phase and going through this step in his journey, it's like he's looking down at himself, and he's looking down at himself and just seeing everything that he's been through. And really, because this is divine masculine looking at himself. He's like looking at himself and just thinking, oh my gosh, like, how did I get here? And really, this is not where I need to be. This is where I need to be with the door to romance, like with the right person is where I need to be. And how did I get here is what he's asking himself. But it is the 10 of Swords. That means that cycle is it's ended, and it's a new is coming. Okay, and what he's coming for is that remembrance of being together with Divine Femme. And it is truly divinely guided, guys, okay? And he is very aware of this journey and what it is. What I'm hearing is that he's very in tune to the spirituality and just taking direction from the spirit and being brought together and being patient. And he's asking for your patience as well at this time. Just being patient. And you see, I forget what this little stand is, but that's usually where the hangman is upside down. And so what I'm hearing is that he's past the contemplating and he wants action. He wants action, but he also realizes that there's still time. It's still, there's still something that needs to be settled. There's still some loose ends that need to be, what he keeps saying is fixed. And he wants to fix before he comes back to you. And so at this time, there is some choices that he's having to make. There's choices, and they have been presented to him. And so you could see sort of a little bit of fear, because this is a scary situation for him. I do feel the fear and just being scared. Like, it's just like a very heavy kind of feeling on his chest is what I'm feeling. And that's what he's been going through, but he's wanting to break free from that. He's been stagnant for so long with this person that he's been, that he no longer wants to be in that situation. And like, what I'm hearing is that he has been given the options because he has had free will from this moment on. And so now he's looking at his options, and he's, with this 10 of Swords, what I keep hearing is that he has clarity, and he's gone back and he's looking at his life saying, what have I done? How did I get here? This is not where I want to be. This is not where I want to be. I don't belong here. This is who I belong with. He belongs with his angel, is what he's saying to you right now. Loud and clear. Totally heard that loud and clear, guys. Okay, so which is great. I believe it's great because it is coming to an end, this kind of turmoil that he's been going through. Like, there's just a lot of turmoil where he's just been looking at himself and wondering what the heck. But he's also very much taken back by the 6 of Cups, where he wants to return to his Divine Femme, and he's just finding a way to do it. And I do see this happening because the next card is the Knight of Swords. And with the Knight of Swords, I mean, he's got clarity. He's got clarity. He knows where he wants to go. Whereas before, he didn't quite know. He didn't quite know where he wanted. He didn't quite understand it. But he's ready to break free. He's ready to break free and just move forward and leave all the turmoil in back of him and just go forward to where it's lighter skies. And if you see, with the birds moving, this is movement. It's gonna happen. It's happening shortly, pretty soon, what I'm hearing, okay? So don't be surprised if you haven't been in contact with your divine masculine, don't get surprised if you hear from him. Maybe get a text. I'm hearing it's written, like it's probably like a text within a couple weeks or so. Okay. Because this divine masculine is like ready to go. He's tired. He's tired of being here. This is over, just thinking about it and just being like a burden and like just a heavy place where he's not been happy. He hasn't been himself. He's been wearing his mask and pretending to be someone he's not, is what I'm hearing. So he's over that. And there, for some masculines, I'm feeling that they just don't feel like they deserve the love of divine feminine, because she is like a goddess to them. She's a goddess, and she's like an angel is what I keep hearing today. And this is what has drawn him to divine femme, is this feeling of just feeling this pure, innocent love, like an innocent love, an angel. And so he's just ready to move into that direction. Okay. And so, Spirit, what can you tell me as far as divine masculine? What are the plans that he's making? What is his okay. You know what I'm going to say already. Oh my goodness. I was going to ask, what is his intentions for divine femme? And so and I love it because my cards just know. They just know what I want to know. And that's just, I love it. So what this is, with the first one that popped out is the healer of ages. So he's manifesting this reality. He's finally got it. He knows. I guess he's maturing. What I'm hearing is there's a maturity that's happened with him. And so this has really awoke him. Like, he realizes that he did a lot of this turmoil to himself. And so he's ready to move. This one is just like full of passion and just ready to move. And at this point, like with the first card that came out where there's rest, it's like he's just resting up to be able to move and manifest. He's been manifesting this this relationship with divine feminine. And so the next card that came out is the goddess of the moon. And so with the goddess of the moon, what this is telling me is that he's had the ability, you guys have shared your energies. When you meditate, you share your energies. He feels you, you feel him. With the goddess as well, there's been like enlightenment and clarity, which pretty much is the same thing with the 10 of swords. He's got clarity. He's done. He's like done being, and what I'm hearing is that he knows that he's done this to himself. And so he's ready to move from that. He's tired of being depressed and suppressed, because whoever he's been with has suppressed him. Okay. And so he doesn't want to be like this anymore, because what I'm hearing is that he remembers himself being carefree and loving and happy before he got into the situation where he is now. Okay, so his intentions for divine femme are to continue with the growth, with the healing of each other. Okay, and so then the next card is appreciation. And so appreciation, this is him saying, this reiterates what I just told you, where he's feeling like, oh my gosh, why am I in this situation with this person that absolutely does not appreciate me? And he knows that his angel appreciates him, appreciates all the nice things. If you look at this card, it's not a material card. It's like earthly and just growing and just ever so like just soft and feminine and just beautiful. And it's an appreciation for life is what I just heard. Okay. And so he's not used to being with someone like this. And this is why there's such a pull to come back to divine femme for like a more simpler kind of environment where you appreciate nature and you're more in tune with each other, because he does see this as like a opening, like a spiritual awakening, which is what a twin flame is. I mean, you just have these emotions. And yeah, divine masculine, you know, they're manly and masculine and not really like believing in this kind of stuff, but I believe he believes in it now. And so with the next card that popped out is the woman holding the heart. And yeah, you're his woman holding the heart. And look at, with the butterflies, it just means a new beginning. He's ready to start a new beginning. With the 44, it's just strength. It's just a lot of strength that he's feeling. And I do believe he's coming back because he knows you hold his heart. This speaks very close with the 6 of Cups. There's just a pull and he just cannot get away from it. He can't. He knows you hold his heart. And you are definitely his angel. I heard that again. Okay, and so right now what he's planning on doing is walking away. And he's walking away from where he's at, where he's been. Excuse me. And so where he's walking away from, he's really not sad. If you look at this girl, just think that this is divine masculine, okay? Face is not sad at all. It's like new beginning. Definitely new beginning and just wanting to move forward. Definitely not going backwards, going forward. And so this is what his intentions are, to walk away from where he is right now and move towards divine feminine. Divine feminine is where he belongs, and it's the door to romance, the true romance, that kind of unconditional, vulnerability. This is what I'm hearing right now. It's a vulnerable love, unconditional, and it's not material. It's down to earth, very, very just feminine, just very appreciative of each other. And this is what is dragging. It's like pulling him away from where he has been. Okay, and I mean, I hope you guys like this. This is pretty amazing. It's good energy, very good energy. Okay, so Spirit, let's see, what do we want to ask? Oh, okay, that sort of just flew out. Okay, so this just flew out. Okay, and so what I'm being told is that there's been a spiritual enlightenment. He's ready now to listen to the inner, the higher self, a new beginning. The 12 is a 3, and so that's just being in tune with his mind, body, spirit. Just very loving, very caring, very changed. This is going to be a changed person for you, and it is, in a sense, like a new love, because he has gone through a transformation. And that's what they want me to tell you, okay? So I would just like to ask with my tarot, I'm going to switch it up right now. Spirit, what does divine feminine have to look forward to with her divine masculine? What can divine feminine plan on? Can you tell me? And this set of twins, what message for divine feminine as far as what she needs to do? What can she plan for? What is the intention? For divine femme. Okay. So with the 9 of Wands, okay, so you have been the one that's been able to hold them at bay. And this card speaks of having a high spirituality. If you see the femme is coming out of the cave, what this means, it just means that you have brought him into his spirituality. You've been able to heal him. If you look, divine masculine, it's been hurt, pained, just a lot of turmoil, a lot of pain. Like I feel it in my chest again. There's just been a lot of pain for him. But divine femme is the one that's been able to get him out of this state. And so what Spirit is saying is that you continue to go ahead and send him love with your meditating and your cleansing of your chakras. Keep doing that, because this is what has been healing him. And then what you can have looking forward to is a traditional just a very growing kind of relationship with divine masculine once he returns. And there is a new beginning. With the key, with the baby, it's a new beginning, and the key, anything is possible. You have the key to everything with this card right here. And so it is the Heffron, and that just means it's very traditional. It's very blessed. It's you guys are going to be able to teach each other. You're going to grow and be able to teach each other. I see you going into business together. Just a very tight kind of union, and just being able to grow off each other, because I hear learning and teaching, and this is what the healer and the goddess are pretty much speaking of as well. Is like you can feel each other. You can feel each other, you heal each other, you sort of reflect off of each other. And my gosh, if that isn't a twin flame journey, I just don't know. But this is what Spirit wants you to know is going to happen in the end for you if you hold on tight. Okay, and that is amazing. I just don't know if you guys feel it. I feel the energy. It's a great positive energy. I feel like things are being wrapped up for some of you. You're going to get a call pretty soon. I just feel it. Like I just absolutely feel it, you guys. And so I'm going to take the little lovers oracles. I want to see Spirit, what message for divine feminine from her divine masculine? What can you tell her to ease her? Okay, yes, I feel it, Spirit. Yes, what else? Anything else? Okay, thank you. Okay, so immediately the first one that popped out, new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Definitely, yes, new beginning. I feel it, guys. I feel it for some of you. And only time will tell, so give it time. There's still a need to wait for this. You know, legal battles can sometimes go longer than expected, especially if they don't want to be released by someone. But just have patience is what I'm hearing. Have patience. His thoughts are with you. He knows where he belongs. He's calling you an angel the whole time through this reading. So just hold tight is what I'm hearing, okay? Because there's legal matters, and what I just got right now is that he doesn't want to come back. He doesn't want to come back with problems. He wants to be problem free, okay? Which is a new beginning. Definitely a new beginning, guys, okay? I feel it. And then, so then the last one, time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. Oh my gosh, really? Like both of them? Okay, time will tell. Okay, so this is telling me, because I did, and I believe in the beginning I said, there's a lot of thought going on between both divine masculine and divine feminine. And so right now, divine femmes, you really need to work on yourself, because it's not just about healing divine masculine. It's about healing yourself. And what that means is that you need to not be so wrapped up in this. You know, take a walk. The way you can get closer to spirituality is taking a walk, being outside in nature. Get a massage. Go hang out with your girlfriends or your guy friends. If you know, if it goes either way, guys. The energies are just, they go either way. So just take this time for yourself. And what I'm hearing is that it's going to come too. It's going to come too. Just don't, because the more thought you put into it, you could be putting some negative vibes in there, is what Spirit says. Okay, so just hang tight, and I hope you guys love this message. So if you're new, welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Instagram if you like positive little notes throughout the day, throughout the week. I'm at Aries Queen 1111 on Instagram. And leave me your comments. I'd like to know if anybody has heard from your DM that just came out of the blue. Because I do feel like things are being tightened up. They're being fixed is what he says, okay? So thank you. Have a great day.